You want to do that again?
I'm gonna count to 3 in Korean. That's as much as I can remember.
Okay.
Also, when I have to count backwards, even in English, it takes more thinking than it really. All right. 하나, 둘, 셋. Hey everybody, I'm Gina.
I'm Mahalia.
And this is
the 10 and 3 podcast. Try number 2.
3.
It was 3?
It's 3.
Yeah, it is 3.
You know, things at the studio have been crazy, so it is
the
what
studio.
It is. The studio.
I like how it's like my studio.
Yeah, the studio. We have 3 studio locations. We don't use one anymore.
What's the other one?
My old apartment.
Oh, okay.
I guess we haven't used the new one, but whatever.
Yeah, we haven't.
We haven't. It would be nice
soon, but I like this setup though.
I like this too. Like we have our. I feel like I'm at a talk show.
Really?
Yeah. This gives me like Jimmy Fallon vibes. You know, I've never been. That's, you know what? The trending report has to do with Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, let's go right into it.
Let's get into it.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about Jimmy Fallon? Before I introduce the topic, how do you feel about Jimmy Fallon?
There was a piece about, was it on Twitter or something like that? Because I know you're really into, like, I was talking to somebody about work about that, how I feel like you have a weird thing about when it comes to trending, you end up talking about the TikTok stars, knowing you don't really like them.
Here it is. This is exactly what we're about to go into.
Just go into it.
Okay, also, I'm just weird, and I like to literally, I will go in the mornings, and then, like, at night, and I will open up all the trending tabs and look what's going on. Mm-hmm. And it does it for like 3 or, well, it's starting to do it for like 4 places for me now. I don't know what I did. So it shows me United States trending, and it'll show me like all the different trending tabs. It shows me what's trending in France. Don't ask me why.
Well, you call yourself, what is that, Franco?
A Francophile?
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah, but that's kind of stuck up.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of stuck up, but I do like randomly follow stuff going in France, so I look at the trending for that. And then most recently, South Korea. We don't have to get into it. You already know.
Not in this episode.
Not in this episode.
Yes.
But recently, Jimmy Fallon had TikTok star Addison Rae on to do whatever. I think she's promoting a song or something. I don't even know.
Her own song or
like her own song, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
you know,
that's the
how
thing
everybody's a singer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everybody's a singer, but Chloe X Hailey didn't get their Grammy. Anyways, so she went on, and you know, she's a TikTok star. What do TikTok stars do? They dance.
Yeah.
They dance. What did he have her do for a segment? He was holding the cards, and it would have the dance thing on it, and she would do the dances. And here's the thing about TikTok. TikTok will always be problematic because they never truly address this, and all the really famous TikTok stars are problematic too. How are you doing all these dances, none of them yours? Yeah. Why are you having Addison... I was going to say something, but I have to be careful because I don't want this to pop off. This is what I'm known for.
This is the episode that pop off and then they hear you say this.
Addison Rae. If it's not her dance, she got no business dancing it on national TV on a syndicated TV show. True. If you want those dances, you bring the original artist. Also, they got these snowflakes doing these dances, no seasoning on the dance at all.
Just salt and pepper.
I need my Lowry's, okay? I need my Old Bay on these dances.
I need my Adobe.
You know? So they had Addison Rae doing these dances, and you know what's funny? When it popped up the first time that it was trending, it wasn't trending because people were like, why she's doing all these black people dances? Like, she shouldn't be doing them. They should be crediting the actual dancers. They should be bringing them onto the shows, which is what they should be doing. Yeah. The first time it was trending, it was just trending because Jimmy Fallon and Addison Rae, just, you know, they had put it out there. They had on there, his whatever Twitter account for the show, they had put it out there and it was like being retweeted a bunch, which is why it originally started trending, right?
Oh. Okay.
And I saw it and I was like,
okay.
I looked at the comments and I was like, I'm not gonna be the one to say it. Sometimes I check comments just to see, like, did someone say this already? Because I don't want to be repeating.
So is someone saying what I'm thinking?
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, she's doing these dances, especially like the one that really popped off was Up by Cardi B. You know, there's a TikTok dance for that. And that was the one that people were like, look at the comparisons and da. But when it first started trending, it wasn't trending because people were mad. They were like, oh my gosh, Addison Rae was on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
And I was thinking, I was like, why do you guys have her doing dances that are not hers? And how y'all have a whole studio, but nobody said not to do this? Like, whose idea was this? Who thought, hey, I know. Like, maybe they do it on purpose. They're like, you guys want to go viral?
Yeah. They could go viral for two different reasons.
And it's like, that's also why I like slow down when I'm saying things, because I don't want to go viral for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok a lot. But TikTok, unlike other stuff that I won't call out right now, has I think a pretty good algorithm, okay? Yeah, TikTok really is, their algorithm is really good. I don't know Addison Rae or Charlie D'Amelio, none of those people. I don't know those TikTokers because of TikTok. I only know them because of things trending or people like backlash.
Yeah.
I literally don't know any of them because of, oh, they did this dance. I know them because of backlash from Twitter. I don't know that they've never come up. The first time Charlie D'Amelio came up on my TikTok, it was in an ad. And I was like, don't ever show me this again.
Don't ever show me
in this again. It was for an ad. And so, you know, she was way big by the time she started popping up in ads.
Yeah.
I don't even know for what company. She was in an ad and it popped up when you open the app. Like, they don't really focus the ads that hard. But your, like, actual feed, what's coming on your For You page and stuff, those are really accurate. So I never saw them for that. So...
yeah, the algorithm's pretty good. Instagram, you need to learn.
Instagram, get help.
Get help.
Instagram, just like one post.
Gosh. One
post does not mean I want all my stuff to be about depression.
Yeah.
I don't need all these posts.
How is it that somebody I like to watch and be on Instagram, I see their post from like 2 days ago show up on my thing now? It's like, that makes no sense. Instagram, you need to learn.
Instagram, get help.
To learn.
Instagram, get help. Facebook, YouTube, but y'all the same problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Get help.
One video about one thing, it ends up in my entire home screen.
I remember for Black Panther, I could not get away from Michael B. Jordan, and you know I
did. yes.
I was
we're
like,
not gonna go down. We're not gonna go down that path right now.
So, my thing with the trending is, I mean, I think we were all, anyone with a conscience was thinking it. Like, no, she shouldn't have been doing those dances. It should have been the original. If you want TikTok dances, Jimmy Fallon, you can afford it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say. You can afford every single person and just make it like a cool montage thing.
If Addison Rae, yes,
like especially with the pandemic and everything, you know, like so and so, their underscore name from wherever in the country or in the world.
You know,
if
Addison Rae has a song that she's putting out to push, let her push her song. But she not making no TikTok dances for you to be, and it doesn't even just come down to a race thing. It's not even just about black creators being pushed to the side. This is about a content creator thing. Yeah, like ownership. It's not okay. And I know like if anyone remembers when there was all the stuff going around because the Backpack Kid sued Fortnite. What's his name from Scrubs sued Fortnite. His name's not Carlton. Why did I say that? Alfonso.
Donald Faison or something.
Yeah,
like that.
You know, they sued Fortnite because these dances, you should not be using them. And some lost their case, some won their case because dances you are not technically by law. You can't really patent like you know how when you write a song, this is your song. Nobody can take your song and do your song. Yeah. People can sing covers, but that's not their song. For dances, it's not really like that exactly. There's like more ins and outs of it. So I think people are thinking like, oh, you know, yeah, that person made that dance, but I'm gonna do it and it's gonna be fine. Okay, but Addison Rae is actively profiting off of this. Charlie D'Amelio actively profits off of this. That's not okay.
That's what I was about to ask about, the fact, like, do you think that it was okay, technically speaking, if she just had it on TikTok doing her thing. But
no.
It being on Jimmy Fallon is different, or no?
No, even if it was on TikTok, because I've been, like, after, you know, I learned about who these people were, I didn't look them up also, though, because I didn't want TikTok to think that I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes when you, like, click on a sound, you'll see, like, all the videos. So I like to go see who else has used this sound. And you'll see, like...
The original?
Yeah, you'll see the original, but you'll also see, like, who has the most views. And so, Charli D'Amelio, Addison Rae, I think they're, like, the Lopez guys or something. There's a couple of them that they'll just completely overrun a sound because they do it, and then they don't just do it one time. They do it, like, a bunch of times. And I'm like, how many videos of you doing the same thing are you gonna make? And people are still liking it.
Yeah.
By number 2, I'd be like, you good? Like,
yeah.
So I don't think I've checked them. They don't tag.
They don't.
They don't tag the original creators.
I can get that.
They'll tag each other to be like, "Hey, do this," or "Oh, did this for you." No, that's not cute, baby. You're stealing content. That's plagiarism,
baby.
That's plagiarism.
Baby.
It's pretty plagiarism. It's pretty plagiarism because you did it in that. There was this blue dress Charli wore. I thought it was really cute. I was like, okay, good, you working it.
I can see why someone like this.
You're doing your thing. But I don't see you giving the credit to the choreographer.
Yeah, so it's all about ownership.
It's all about ownership, and if you're making even a penny off of someone else's idea, no, that's wrong. All kinds of wrong. All kinds of wrong. And Jimmy Fallon, I mean, you know,
he's one for controversy.
He is one for controversy, but I feel like even if he didn't know better, which he knew better, somebody should have been
like, "Hey, Jimmy,
let's not do this."
You realize any of these dances we're doing are not hers.
Not hers. Addison, promote your stuff another way.
Yeah.
Sing covers of songs and then sing your song, or don't sing.
Yeah. Have you even heard this song?
I haven't heard this
song.
No,
okay.
I'm not going to lie though. I generally don't like most songs. I'm kind of picky.
About what you like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is from someone who it's not that it's like I have to listen to the song, and if I don't feel something, then it's a trash song, like completely. Like
you have to have like some kind of immediate reaction to it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's funny because it doesn't matter if it's not a language that I fluently speak. It's not just English. Like there's a song from a K-drama called Boys Over Flowers, very, very popular. There's a song that they play it, and you just hear the opening like chords of the song, and you immediately feel distress. Like you feel like, yeah, and I feel like, especially with backgrounds in music, I feel like I have a bigger connection to music that I don't just take any song and I'm okay with it. Like, I don't like Driver's License.
I only heard it that one time because I was in your car with you. What is up with that song anyway?
I like the drama behind it. I like the drama behind it.
You want to talk about that real quick, or you had something else?
Okay, so basically Driver's License is by Olivia Rodrigo, and it's about her past relationship with Joshua Bassett, I believe his name is.
Is he a co-star?
They're both in High School Musical, the series. And they were dating, awkward. And then they broke up, and he went and started dating Sabrina Carpenter. And apparently Sabrina Carpenter wrote a song in response, but listen.
Nobody talked about it. That's the worst thing that happened. So basically a diss track, the comeback, nobody listens to it.
I mean, I'm sure, she has... I feel like for Sabrina Carpenter, right now, like, she's still too close to her Disney days. So I feel like once she gets a little bit further away, her music's gonna all of a sudden be like, bam, like Demi Lovato. Even though Demi Lovato music has always been good. I don't care what anyone says.
The old Demi slams, bro.
Old Demi, yes. Listen.
I don't know about newer Demi. I haven't listened to it.
Here we go again.
Yes.
La La Land.
Yes, bro.
Wait, what's the one she did with Get Back? Oh, when she did Get Back, I was like, I want to get back. Little Gina just like, yes.
You're gonna make me want to go back and listen to that.
So I haven't heard Addison Rae's song.
Do you want to listen to it now?
Play the beginning and I'll tell you if I want to listen to it.
What is the song, by the way?
I have no idea.
Don't worry, guys. You won't be able to hear it.
That's the worst part.
I'll block this part, you guys, because we're too small. Because I know the size we are right now, YouTube have no problem tracking us. Yeah. So
Oh my gosh, speaking of music, did you hear Taylor's version of Fearless is out? I don't actively listen to Taylor Swift.
Wait, what do you mean Fearless? Didn't she already make that album?
Okay, so Tay-Tay, I don't call her Tay-Tay. So she went through all this stuff where she was bumping heads with her music label and stuff.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so since she can't, all the stuff that from that past, she doesn't own it.
Oh.
And so she re-recorded it.
That's such a petty thing.
And I was like, you know what, Taylor Swift?
That's a girl boss.
We don't always see eye to eye, but I have mad respect for her doing
respect.
that. I have mad.
I honestly like straight up do not. Really
imagine
like
it's like how I write my songs, and you. Well, I mean, you know, music business, so I get it.
Yeah.
But also, like,
industry.
What are they gonna do? And it's literally called Fearless, Taylor's version. I haven't listened to it. I will listen to it, even though I don't usually listen to Taylor because she got too much mess sometimes. But I have so much respect for that move that I have to go listen to it, support it. It just came out, so
is it the entire album or just that song?
it's the entire album.
Oh,
and so
girl boss move.
You know, I have
That's
so
a
much
mogul
respect
move
for
for
that.
real.
I have so much respect for that. Like,
yeah,
this is we've been kind of not seeing eye to eye since what was the thing since the Kanye incident? Not the first Kanye incident, the second Kanye incident with the go ahead, yeah, people won't even know that I already know it'll be on them, and then the song was released. And we haven't been seeing eye to eye, Tay, but you know what? I can't not support this. Like, I'm here for that. Like, this is a women supporting women moment.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I really like that. She went and she did her thing, and that's good. And yeah, so go do that. And I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any of that old stuff in my stuff, even though I think I have one.
Of the Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think I have one. Because early Taylor Swift I listened to a lot, and then as she kind of got older, I kind of slowed down listening to her. Because when she went to pop, I kind of stopped listening to her. But I have to respect that. So, let's hear it.
Hannah? Oh, okay.
Hannah, are you coming in?
Yeah, since this part is gonna be blocked.
Yeah.
I thought she was just gonna.
You can come in.
You can come in. Alright, I'm gonna play the song. It's called Obsessed. You ready? Wait, you don't want to hear it's like 2 minutes long.
Fine, I'll hear them.
Okay. Sorry guys, it'll be in silence.
It's gonna be in silence, but you can see my face.
Yeah, you can see our faces.
You can see the faces.
And I said, me too. I'm obsessed with you. It's not just you.
Stop the song, Mahalia. Stop the song. Stop. Stop the song. I can't. Stop the song.
I told Gina to wait.
How long did we get in?
50 seconds.
No.
Bro.
I don't need the rest.
I'm sorry. Like, just the lyricism itself, I was done. And I'll let you talk, but let me talk.
Go ahead.
The lyricism itself threw me off. Pretty basic, so I can see how this could be an easy song. The DJ throws into the mix during the club, everybody getting turned a little bit, and then you just hear it a little bit.
Stop dancing.
Yeah, but she sounds like almost every other person, and I'm the one looking at this music video. Like, she looks like every other person too.
Wavy hair.
Yeah, wavy hair and the very sensual dresses and stuff like that, and clothing and stuff and whatever. But yeah, like, that part took me out. Like, let me look up the lyrics. Gina, you can go ahead and talk.
I can, no. I could feel, okay, when it started with the strum, the ding, 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 I was like, oh, you know what? I like strumming. Maybe it could, but then it repeated it, and I was like, this is not gonna go well.
That's very
then
basic per
If I hear a
production.
song, okay, so there's these YouTubers that, you know what, I haven't really checked on them. But there's these YouTubers, they're twins, Nikki and Gabby, and I've followed them. I haven't really followed them for that long because I unsubscribed like a year or two ago, I think. I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But they sing. They sing. I think they sing better now. But in their early days of singing, this is what they sounded like. Hey baby, yeah, I'm talking the words to this song. Yeah, I'm singing. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like this, that's talking with a sound behind. And it sounds like
Benny
there's a little
Blanco's
bit.
a songwriter?
That's disrespectful.
Yeah. What the heck, Benny?
And it sounds like there's a little bit of autotune, which
Yeah.
I have a little autotune in my song, so I can't disrespect.
Yeah. You have to know how
Actually,
much
you know what though? Here's what I learned. When you sing with autotune,
Ooh, that's my phone, isn't it?
yeah, it's not mine.
Okay. Sorry.
Amber alert, you know us Floridians.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
What I learned with autotune is that it's not noticeable if you stay on key.
Nope, there's yours.
It's not noticeable if you stay on key. If you get off key, I love hearing all the phones.
yeah, this slowly.
If you get off key, then you can hear the autotune. But if you don't, if you stay on key, it's harder to catch. Kind of like how in Safe and Sound that Taylor Swift did with, I forgot what group, but she was for Hunger Games soundtrack. She did Safe and Sound. She apparently used autotune to help her with the high notes, but you couldn't tell because she sang on key. So
Okay.
for autotune, you have to like sing bad to hear the wow wow, which I could hear for her.
Oh,
Her little-
really?
Her little wow wow, you wow wow, you and me, and I said me too. I could hear it. Lyrics aren't very deep.
No.
but neither is the musicality of the song. I feel like Benny Blanco. Did you just do that for an easy paycheck?
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
That's
like, come
disrespectful.
on.
You're better than that.
Yeah, you are.
You're better than that. And if you
Want
just
me-
said, this little TikTok star, she don't need nothing real,
Yeah.
just find someone real. You could do better
You
than
want me
that,
to
sir.
read some of the lyrics?
Go for it.
Okay, you turned our song down, baby, what for? You had lit candles on the dashboard. Red roses growing out of the door. Wanna say something you never said before. We were driving down Sunset, you know I like fast cars. Passed by where we first met, damn we made it so far. Red eyes from the red light, and that just set the mood. You say you're obsessed with me, so I took a second and then I said me too.
No, you have to do it the way it's in the song.
Oh. You
And I said,
me too.
you know, the thing is, those lyrics have potential to be deep to someone.
That is actually sadly true. I'm just doing my, impromptu spoken word right here. I can feel it a little.
For me, that's not deep. But that's also the same thing for driver's license. It's not. That's why it's not. I can't connect with this. Just like I didn't connect with driver's license. And then you're gonna be like, oh, Gina, you connect with things you don't understand. First of all, in DNA, when they said, baby, our love spans past time, it's in our DNA, I felt that. That's romantic.
That is romantic.
That's romantic.
That's romantic.
But other things, like that song I was talking about from the K-drama, it's a song, and if you hear it, it's called Because I'm Stupid. If you want to look it up real quick. It's called Because I'm Stupid, or something else in translation. And it's a song about how you're never going to be with that person you love, but you still want them to be happy, but you're always going to want them, but you're never going to have them.
Ooh.
And you can feel that from the musicality of the song as well. That's the other thing for songs. It's not just the words. What are the instruments portraying? And when you hear the opening, like, strings and stuff, like, you feel like this is about to be a heartbreaking song.
Yeah.
And there's so many
And
times
the
in the
lyrics
song.
go with that, yeah.
It's like, I love you, but I know I'll never have you.
What's the song called?
Because I'm stupid.
Okay, I'll probably listen to it later.
Hopefully I'll make a cover of this song too. In English and in Korean. But, like, yeah, so why didn't they just have her perform the song on the show?
Yeah. Oh, I think she did. I saw a
that's
video of
awkward.
her doing it.
That's what
But
they
I guess, because most of the time, sometimes they have musical guests that end up doing more things with them, not just singing. So I guess she wanted to do more than just come here and just sing. So she wanted to do a segment. Yeah, she should.
It's not me dropping the lid.
But yeah, we're already like almost 30 minutes in. Like,
oh my gosh, this trending. No, that was all I wanted to talk about for trending.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to talk about for trending.
Yeah, but speaking of driver's license and obsessed, talking about feelings, we wanted to talk today about living single.
Single.
In the 90s kind of world.
But not really.
Yeah, my girl, get your head up. What? Get your head up. That's right. Whatever it up. Yeah, this is like my favorite show.
Bro,
yeah.
best show ever. Friends Could Never.
Yes, Friends.
Why am I trying to make enemies? Like, we don't. I apologize sincerely, guys. I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, be honest.
I'm being honest. Like, if I was a celebrity, I'd be a quiet celebrity.
You mean like you like do your thing out and then after that the rest of your life will be private? Yeah, that does sound like you.
I think I have a lot of controversial thoughts.
So for you it'd be smart just
it'd be smarter to just not say anything, and then if people say something like you never say anything on this, I'd be like, I think everyone can have their own opinions on everything that they have their opinions on. I personally like to keep mine to myself. At the end of the day, Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and it's not your business.
And sometimes just doing the action is just enough. You don't always have to be the one to be speaking out and stuff. I think so. Action
that needs to be a topic for a day. Activism. Are you a warrior or? I feel like there's 3 forms of that.
Peacemaker?
But let's get into living single.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I just want to say, I have a friend, and she is currently in the dating scene.
Mutual friend?
No, not a mutual.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, how you dating during a whole Pandolce? Like, come on, bro. like she's been on 3 dates. I'm like,
oh really? Already?
I was like, bro, what?
How long?
She's
like among 3 months or a couple months, or she just started?
It's like different guys just started.
Oh, okay.
And she's using Bumble, and I'm like, but she's in another state, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Florida's dry, guys. Don't bother. I'm not on any of the dating sites, but I can tell you that.
I don't know anything. I haven't tried, so I don't know.
What are your thoughts? Online dating, real life dating? God.
Of course, me being the way I am, it's always better in person, but I would be opposed to online dating. Because honestly, like you were saying, I think someone said that. I was talking to somebody else. I think she's a mutual friend. How, like, the fact how when she was pursuing trying to like date and stuff like that, someone told her like, hey, who you're around affects it, and like she's where she is most of the time most people are already coupled together, and so the best option for her was to go was to go online and look around and see who was available, and through that's where she found like her boyfriend at the time. So yeah.
See, and I know someone else who I mean, I don't know if they're engaged or anything, but like last time I saw them, which was around Thanksgiving time, they were still famously super in love and everything. Like he dotes on her and everything, and they met online. And she doesn't live far from here. Oh. So, I mean, I don't have anything against online. I've online dated.
Your experience hasn't been good, is that why?
Guys are gross.
I know some of the stories from you, but I'm just
guys are gross. And like, guys are gross and they're fickle. And like, I had one guy who pursued me so hard and then ghosted and then came back. And then I guess he technically ghosted, but like I didn't care because I had already told him like I don't get what you're doing. And maybe he realized, he was like, I'm gonna have to really work for this one.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't been on anything online for a long time now, but when I did do it, I was also younger, so it was like,
yeah,
I feel like it changes. Like I feel like now if I went and did that, because I'm a little older, I would open up the range of who I'm dating. I would never, like, online dating for anyone under 25 is just a hookup. Like, I'm so sorry. It's not everyone. It would be wrong to say that it's everyone. I'm not saying
it's rare.
But it's very rare that someone under 25 is online looking, and most of them make their intentions very clear from the get-go, if they even talk to you. It's just funny. There's just a lot of awkwardness, but I think what the location, someone else's phone is going on.
Yeah. Sorry.
The location is a big thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, the location is a big thing. I've online dated, but I don't, like, I did it, but it was honestly a waste of time to do it, because I know that I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna take it like seriously, or you just don't really believe in like, you would find someone.
I would have to know someone for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust people.
Yeah.
And you know that.
I kind of noticed.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know how I always joke like, BTS. But if I knew them,
yeah, you'd have to know them for a while.
I'd have to know them for a while. I'd be like, and also I'm kind of mean to guys. I'm kind of mean to, I don't even like act like, but you've seen me around a person that I actually like, when I
don't get me started, bro. I know one vivid experience. That was in high school. It was so weird. I was like, oh, she was serious when she said she liked it. It was cute, like in the movies it seems cute, but after I'm like, is she okay? Like
super awkward.
Yeah, because like you actively like was fumbling your words, couldn't really necessarily talk, and being a little clumsy. I'm like, is Gina okay?
Clumsier. I'm already kind of clumsy. Like I was
like,
it's like
is
someone
Gina
dialed
okay?
everything wrong with me
Yeah.
up to 11. Like
Yeah. But yeah, we kind of like go off track with the online dating, but technically both of us are single. So the real question is, are you happy being single?
Okay. So I'm old, guys. Don't ask me how old I am. Just know
Oh
I'm
my
old.
gosh.
But okay, I'm not up there, but I'm getting up there. Like I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you feel it.
I'm
yeah,
feeling it.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I feel like I'm fine, but I also am not fine at all.
Please explain as deeply as you want to.
Like, okay, so like, am I happy? Like, I mean, I don't care most of the times that I'm single because I'm very selfish, and I can admit that. Like, let's be honest. That's why Funs is the way he is. He's like, listen, if you go with someone, we gotta meet them. We gotta let them know what they're in for. I'm very, very selfish, but I can also be very loving. Because I'm loving to my friends.
Yeah,
I like
that's
to
true.
surprise people with things and stuff. Like, I like to show my love.
Yeah.
But I'm also very selfish in, like, the most random ways. But recently, I have started collecting plushies. And I actively hold them. And one sleeps in my bed. Sleeps in... Did you hear what I said? I have a stuffed animal in bed with me at night. I'm a grown-up. And when I started doing this, here's the thing. I didn't even, this dependency, it's not very, it's very, very recent. It started in February, which is funny because it's February.
Yeah, yeah.
I started with my roommate moving out, and I don't know if, like, she didn't sleep in my bed, so I don't know what. But
random side note, Gina has 2 videos on her channel with her roommate. Go check them out.
I love you. Sarah,
yeah.
I love you. But like, I don't know. I guess with her moving back, like, it showed me that there was this void I had because I didn't have anyone to go back to the apartment and talk to.
Aww.
So first the bear started off in the living room. And then I bought 4 more.
I'm just gonna be laughing.
They're not all bears, but I bought 4 more. 2 of them are cats.
Oh, okay.
And I named them all. And I would come in and I would say, 안녕하세요. And I practice my Korean, I practice my French with these stuffed animals that can't respond. And then I moved into my new apartment, and I didn't want them to be like out in the living room because the living room was mostly a mess until recently. And so I put them in the room with me. This is the first time I put them in the room. All the other plushies are gone, but the biggest one is literally in my bed, and I fix my bed around it, like it gets tucked in. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, I feel myself like cuddle it or like take one of the arms and put it on me, and I'm like, am I lonely? But it's true, and even though like I still have my little sister as a roommate, that's not the same. I can't come home from work and talk to my little sister about my day. She doesn't care. Like,
yeah,
she doesn't care, and that's okay that she doesn't care, but she doesn't care.
Hold
but
let's bring because you know we're Haitian. Let's bring that Haitian part of this. Does anyone besides your sister know about this?
All my sisters know.
Oh, okay.
Do my parents know? Heck no.
Okay, because I know for a fact, growing up, the second I tried to bring my toy in the bed with me, my mom would have no problem whooping the heck out of me, bro.
My mom, she's like, I'm not even gonna say it. Actually, I changed my mind. Nobody asked me what I was about to say because I'm not gonna say it because it'll scare me, and then I'll have to take my. But you know, actually, I'll say it. So my mom. My little brother, well, I guess go back. When I was the youngest of the family, all those wonderful years ago, Child's Play came out. And Child's Play, if you don't know, is a movie about a doll that comes to life. And it's murderous. And
one of many murderous doll movies, yes.
So they had issues with me because all of a sudden I didn't trust toys, mannequins, any object with a face, really.
Yeah.
Which this is good. If you think about it, this is good that I've gone past that. But for a long time growing up, I could not be around dolls. I couldn't be around mannequins. It still kind of irks me to walk through toy aisles, but that was a problem, right? So we didn't have certain toys growing up because of me.
Yeah.
And then my little brother, when he was growing up at one point, he had a lot of like bears and stuff too. Apparently he had a dream that it attacked him. Everyone had to get rid of all of their stuff, like the whole house.
Wow.
The whole house, because my mom was like, oh, bagay job.
yeah.
So we had to get rid of
like, that's a sign from God.
You know? So I understand. But also like, but I understand.
I'm comfortable, but I understand.
If my mom knew how many plushies I have, she'd be like, first of all, you too old for this.
Yeah, and then she'd bring the bagay job into it. Yeah, that's how I was wondering.
Also, yeah, so my sisters know, and the bear is named after... You know what? Never mind. But the bear is named after an actual person. So...
An actual person that was in your life, or just an actual person?
Just an actual person.
Okay.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
No, you mean actual person
like
name?
a real person and their real name. But not someone that I personally know.
Okay.
So that
we're not going that far. Okay.
No, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I mean,
a
little
detour, but okay.
But yeah. So I acknowledge I am lonely, and I can say that I'm happy and I feel fine, but I do recognize that
you have moments of loneliness.
Those moments of because it's nice to come home to someone and talk to. And honestly, until Sarah, I probably didn't even notice that I needed that and that I liked it. But I guess coming home to her, and she'd be like, oh, hey, how was your day? And she'd tell me, and I would tell her, and she'd tell me about her day, and we would sit and we would talk. Sometimes we would have dinner together. Like, that's really nice stuff. But that makes me feel like maybe it's not like a relationship.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more
maybe
companionship. Is something you would like to have?
You know, so...
Maybe not in a romantic sense yet?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go back to therapy.
For me, am I happy? I would say I'm actually am for a long time. I actually, not was I wasn't, but I always constantly was thinking about it. But this year I actively like made a choice, and I spoke to God about like I'm gonna try to like, you know, pursue my relationship with you first, and then from there on like we can get into like the relationship
Which
stuff.
I think if you think about it, like your relationship with God is very telling about how you handle your relationship with others.
Ooh, say it louder for the people in the back.
I think your relationship with God is very telling for your relationship with others.
Yeah.
Not to expose my spiritual life, But
Yeah.
I'm
not just exposing yours, exposing mine.
when I go through a spiritual drought, I don't just drop off from prayer and Bible reading. I stop talking to people full on.
Wow.
And then the next time people see me, they're like, where you been?
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're seeing me, also, by the way, if you see me again in person, that means I just reconnected. So then it's like, oh, I have people around me. Let me like reconnect with people. So I think that's a big thing.
That is so true. Dang. And I heard someone say, Jackie Hill Perry, who I love very much. I love her whole family. They're so amazing. Basically, she was saying how like sometimes when you go through those droughts, it's not a question of like you and God. It's a question of you feeling that you like your relationship with God is sufficient, that you can go without God for that certain amount of time. So it's like a self-sufficiency type thing. And so I was like, dang, that's so true. Me not seeing the desire and the need, I need God every single day. That's why I go through that drought. I was like, dang. But yeah, what you're saying too, like you can like those times you disconnect with people, you can kind of go back to like God and how like you'll just be disconnecting, and then he'll be like, where you been? Like, I've just been here this whole time waiting for you to, so we can talk and chat. But yeah, back to about the being single thing. I am honestly in a good place right now, and I told one of my friends like, come December 31st, 2021, she's gonna help me make a profile for next year. But right now, I'm just living my best life, trying to like, be a Christian, like cliche, serve God and my moment of singleness.
Spread your wings, beanie, go.
Yeah, enjoy my moment of singleness, my season right now, as you will.
I don't know why when people say that to me, it makes me mad. Like, you just forgot what it's like to be alone. Like, enjoy your moment. Maybe I want someone to do stuff with me, huh? Has it ever occurred to you that it's not great going to the movies by yourself? Actually, it is great. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Something else that's lonely. I don't know. But,
I had other things, but
keep going.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be long, so I feel like this is a two-parter, but this is gonna be long.
Yeah, we're already like 40 minutes in. Okay, so I also like being single, and so like I kind of wanted to bring in like our experiences. Well, I kind of talked about it through the Christian community, but kind of go a little bit into the Haitian community about us being single and stuff. Because I don't know, maybe because of how both of us carry ourselves, maybe because I feel like we have two different experiences about that when it comes to like people talking to us about like being single and stuff.
What do people say to you?
They actually don't say much. They'll just like like our happy deacon friend, he'll say that every once in a while about like, cause his daughter and stuff, and be like how he wants his daughter to be like me, and like can't wait till I get married, stuff like that. Like that's it. But everybody else, sometimes like one person in particular was so weird about like how like just the way I carry myself, and it's like, I hope you stay that way for your husband. So I'm like, what kind of response is that? Like, how dare you?
Asians are so misogynistic.
Yes, that's what I realized.
So it is such a strange, just.
You don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to go into that.
Okay.
It's just so weird when people say things like that. Like,
do you want to be married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to get married, but here's the thing, and this is why I always tell myself like, oh, okay, you lonely, but I don't care if it's in the Bible, I don't care if it's in the law. There is no such thing as divorce to me.
Yeah.
We're here until you die, or I can make it look like you died. So
she said make it look like. She didn't say she's gonna actually do it. Okay. Just so you know. People will start
one day
being
this is gonna be used in the court.
Yeah. Technical.
But so it's a big decision for me if I marry someone. Also, like, even though I don't see myself getting married in Florida anymore, but in Florida, if you get married, you basically sign your spouse gets everything if you die. Like, you can't, this is gonna go, they have to be like, okay, this person will get this and this person will get this. Florida's laws for spouses is kind of restrictive if you are a wife.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried to convince our mom. Just kidding. She shouldn't have sold us our dad's life insurance. That's what she shouldn't have done.
Ooh.
That's too much money. I was like, and you've never considered murder? You would be set. We'd all be set. We could sell the house and go.
This is all hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals. Everyone is still alive.
Allegedly. She could allegedly do stuff.
So I do definitely. I want to get married one day. I want to have kids one day, even though pregnancy seems really gross.
We can talk about kids another thing, because I feel like it's another thing.
But I mean, I do want to get married one day, like for sure. I want to do the whole shebang. I want the engagement photos that are so cliche. When you're like,
yeah, look at his eyes.
You know, I want the rings. I want the wedding. Like, I planned my wedding. I've been.
Yeah, you've been.
I actively planned my wedding. Gina, how many guys have you dated? And if anyone says they dated me, that wasn't dating.
Ooh.
Awkward.
Yeah.
But I do. Do you?
I honestly do. Like, but not like actively. Sometimes I'm like, I'm okay being by myself.
See, I think
I just want to like,
yeah. Like when you are single or like you don't date or anything, you get used to this. Like you don't have to check on anyone.
There's a sense of
nobody's checking on you like that. That's why my mom though is concerned about me not dating, because she says, and I agree with her, but I didn't tell her this.
You don't have a little codependency type thing?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm already very like, I keep people at arm's length if I don't feel like I can fully trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like to meet new people at first until I fully understand that I can, you know, I'm really bad with new people, even though I'm I am extroverted.
I would say an ambivert.
Yeah, I'm an ambivert. So I can do both, but
you fit the halves.
Yeah.
You fit the half of our
whole. So she's like, the longer you are by yourself, the more you're going to get used to being by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm getting closer and closer to actually living alone. And I also want to leave the country. I'm going to be living alone if I leave the country. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I would think. At least for a little bit.
Like, I'm going to be alone. And she's concerned because she's like, you're going to, if you stay single all the way up to 30, you're not going to get married. I can see that you won't. Even though I've heard a lot of married people say they wish they waited till after 30 to get married.
Yeah.
But like, she's like, for you specifically, if you do not start dating somebody, you're going to stay single just because you're going to be like, it's too much hassle.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Oh, okay.
But, because it's nice. Like,
yeah.
It's nice. You ever be with someone and then their SO is bugging them and you're like...
Yeah, like, good thing I don't have to deal with
like
that.
When Fabian started dating Kevin, I hated sharing her. Like, when she would come visit us, he'd call and check on her, like, did you make it? Then he'd call her before bed, like, I'm about to go. Okay! Go!
Okay!
And he still does that. I mean, she doesn't get to visit us often because, you know, she has a whole family.
Yeah.
But, like, I've gone over there to visit him, and it's like, oh, Kevin's calling me. What's up, babe? And it's like, babe. Hey, babe. Or we'll be hanging out, and he'll just randomly, like, kiss her shoulder, and I'm like, that's so cute.
Okay, guys.
It's like, okay, you're rubbing it in at this point. Like, I get it. You're together, okay? You have rings. We got it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I don't know, man. It's complicated, bro. I'm not gonna lie. With the way sometimes, like, the world it seems kind of hopeless just to find somebody, too.
Yo.
And I just realized, like, I guess maybe that's why we connect so much, because we have our own trust issues, but somehow we realize, hey, we have these problems. Let's just deal with this again.
Yes.
And so, like, I can understand even, like, sometimes, honestly, when it even comes to just our friendship and how, like, the fact, like, technically speaking, we have to when we have significant others, we're gonna be kind of bringing other people into our circle, and so I don't know how to feel about that.
Bro,
the fact that,
Mahalia, I don't know what I'm gonna do when you get in a relationship, cause
I don't even know what I'm gonna do when I'm in a relationship, and he's like, how come know certain things Gina knows and I don't. Like things like just little things that
Be like, hey, watch your
Yeah.
back. You should watch your mouth.
like little things a significant other would know, but he doesn't know because I just immediately go to Gina and tell her about it. I just forget like, oh yeah, technically like he should know too.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? So back when I was a young child in high school and I had my delusions about life, my best friend Carlene would like, she wrote stories about our future lives. So in one of her
Aw.
stories she had written, it was a scene of like us in our home. So we had this idea that we were going to, go to school together and then move to Georgia and live there, right? And we would live next door to each other.
Aww.
The scene that she wrote was so funny because I truly believe this would have happened if she didn't enlist and I didn't end up going to a different school.
Yeah.
Was her coming inside the house, eating breakfast with us, and then being like, so like, what's today gonna look like, guys? What are we doing? And there's a part in it where my husband, because I'm married first, I guess, and my husband goes, why did she just come in the house like that? And I go, I gave her a key. Like, this is
like, why would you
it's
buy
like-
us? And he was
And then he was like, she's always coming here eating our food. And I'm like, babe, she's my best friend. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
what are you
And
gonna
I
get?
truly feel like something like that would actually happen. But
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, significant other.
sorry,
I'm gonna have
SL.
to explain. Like she's technically was here first. So
I was. I
there's
and I
things you
get
have to
mad jealous.
understand.
I get mad jealous, so
Yeah.
he gonna have to deal with a lot.
I don't, but I can tell when somebody is. So yeah.
You better pretend to be jealous than I get with whoever. Like, if you don't, I'm going
I'll
to be
pretend.
personally insulted if you don't pretend to be
Okay.
jealous.
Okay, Gina. I'll pretend.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'd appreciate that a lot. So we have it on camera now.
I feel like there's other things we could talk about, but I think this is a good place
This
to
is
end.
like long. We should like stop it and then continue in a separate recording.
Yeah, but
Wait, what's the other question? Well, let's should we close and then I can.
if you want, we can. You wanted to like continue?
I want to continue because these are good questions.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys.
This is part one.
Yeah, part one. But stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.